With so much to gain, fights over prime hunting territory would be commonplace. For this victorious Carcharodontosaurus, the prize is the hunting rights to these Ouranosaurs. Not an easy prey to catch, even for the fastest of predators. But we think that Carcharodontosaurus has a hidden advantage. In 2008, detailed bone analysis suggested these dinosaurs employed a system of air sacs. Air sacs are used in breathing. They ensure that oxygen-rich air flows continually through the lungs when breathing in and out. It's a very efficient system, similar to that of birds. It implied that dinosaurs like Carcharodontosaurus were highly active hunters. And they needed to be. It's reckoned that a dinosaur of this size would need to eat a minimum of 60 kilos of meat every day simply to survive. Big hunters rely on ambushing their prey. Closing as much distance between it and its chosen victim. This Carcharodontosaurus doesn't waste energy chasing the injured animal. Its initial attack has critically wounded the Ouranosaurus, and now it simply needs to follow and wait. Carcharodontosaurus were deadly killers, but not in the way you might expect. Its skull was relatively weak, and computer analysis has shown that they're unlikely to be strong enough to hold on to struggling prey. Their teeth were thin, like knives, too weak to bite easily through bone. But they were sharp, with deadly serrations, just like a shark's. The very name Carcharodontosaurus means sharp-toothed lizard. We think that it used its skull and teeth to slash deep into the flesh of its prey, causing massive injury and blood loss. Delivered at speed, such an attack could kill without the need for an intense struggle. It's an efficient killing method, and one that's perfectly suited to this environment. But success can look very different when a season changes. For a time, Cretaceous North Africa had two deadly killers. By exploiting different environments, they didn't compete and could coexist, dominating their chosen habitats. Spinosaurus was a specialist, but this came with risks. Small environmental changes can make it vulnerable. And this area is prone to seasonal droughts. With the rivers drying, Spinosaurus' usual food supply has disappeared. Other animals retreat to a few remaining pools. Spinosaurus can't. As an active hunter, its metabolism demands a regular supply of food. Although it is a specialist, it isn't confined to the rivers. In tough times, it too can hunt on land. Dinosaur fossils from other parts of the world have given us more details about their diets. In 2004, a dramatic fossil was recovered from Brazil. Part of the neck of a pterosaur. Embedded within one of the vertebrae was a tooth. It was the unmistakable shape of a Spinosaur tooth. The stomach contents of another Spinosaur, Baryonyx, from England, was found to contain some bones of a juvenile iguanodon, a plant-eating dinosaur. In spite of their specialization, clearly Spinosaurs weren't exclusively fish-eaters. But hunting and catching prey isn't easy, particularly when they're already alert. Hunting on land, Spinosaurus is also forced into direct competition with any large predators living in the same environment. And here, that can only mean one animal. Carcharodontosaurus. Contests over carcasses are common. But outcomes of such fights are far from guaranteed. Risk of injury for big animals is acute. Modern Komodo dragons are often killed in fights over carcasses. More than 3 meters longer, Spinosaurus has size and power on its side. Carcharodontosaurus has the more lethal bite. This time the Spinosaurus triumphed. But the balance of power between these two deadly killers is a precarious one. In 2008, a Spinosaurus vertebra was recovered. Part of the tall neural spine of the bone was broken off. It appeared to have been bitten in half. It's been suggested that the bite was inflicted by Carcharodontosaurus. Spinosaurus was the last and the largest of the fish-eating dinosaurs. But ultimately these specialists were doomed. Something way beyond their control caused their downfall. 94 million years ago, the climate changed. Global sea levels began to rise. The swamps and rivers that Spinosaurus thrived in gradually were lost. With their loss, Spinosaurus' specialism became a vulnerability. And the biggest predator ever known to have walked the earth disappeared.